Having lived in California for 30 years, Mohammed Val Abeller is a former American airline pilot, Mercedes executive manager with a master's degree in financial advisory. On Afromedia Canada channels tonight, you can watch him live. I'm Sayed, extending a warm welcome to you all. We are going to talk to our great guest just in a second, please.
Afromedia Canada, c'est l'Afrique à miniature. Afromedia Canada au service des Africains. Afromedia pour le bonheur de tous les Africains. Afromedia Canada is Africa in miniature. Afromedia at the service of the African. Afromedia for the happiness of all Africans. Afromedia Canada إفريقيا المصغرة. أفروميديا كندا في خدمة الأفارقة. أفروميديا كندا من أجل سعادة جميع الأفارقة.
Welcome back again. With me, our great international expert, Mohammed Val. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How do you like to introduce yourself to the world tonight, please?
Well, first of all, you introduced me. Thank you for the introduction. I am native from Africa in general and in Mauritania in particular. And I believe in United States for 35 years after extensive study overseas for the country, in Russia, in France, in United States. And for the last 35 years, I live here with my family, my children. My wife is a nurse practitioner. My children, all of them are graduates from university, and I can't be more than happy.
Great introduction. Mr. Mohammed Val, you are coming from being a pilot for the American Airlines, resigning in that great professional mission. Then you have worked as executive with Mercedes-Benz and others auto cars companies as well. And then you get master's degree, and then you work in financial advisory again, and you speak 5 international languages: Arabic, English, French, Spanish, and Russian.
Yes.
What an encyclopedia you are. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Okay, tell us about this great experience, how you were able to make it, please.
Well, it's all about determination. If you are determined to succeed, you will succeed. I study overseas. I studied in Russia for 5 years. I become a pilot. Then when I came back home, I went back to United States, did my training here. Then I stayed here, work as a pilot. And after that, once I got out from the airline industry, I got into the automobile industry. I work for Volvo, which I was general sales manager. I worked for Mercedes-Benz for 9 years, which I was sales manager. And after that, I got into the finances. So I like to help people to show them how to save money. So I got into finances. I am financial advisor that I help people to move their money from one place to another place secure, that they will not lose their saving. And I show them how they can protect their family by having life insurance for them and their family, which will help the family later if one of them, the breadwinner, pass away. The father or the mother, at least they have some to fall into. And it's been very, very good work helping people. And that is what I like about this function I do.
Thank you so much. We'll come to that financial advisory. But before coming to that, I would like you to check a little bit of your experience in the airlines company, especially the American airline companies. As an African there, do they doubt your talent at any moment? Did you face any kind of discrimination there in that great technical, highly advanced world in the air,
You
far from the earth?
you know what? That is a good question. Uh, Unfortunately, when I finished my school and I become a pilot, before I became a pilot, I was a steward in with Mauritanian Airlines. So I was flight attendant. After that, I decided to go to be a pilot. To become a pilot, I went to Russia. I studied for 5 years. I came back home. So therefore, I got into research how I can get into United States to qualify me onto American technology. So I got a help from the PNUD who sent me out to Florida, and I did my training in Florida, flying American planes, technology, learning about it. Then I decide, you know what? I don't have. I have a lot of opportunity here. I can advance in this uh, technology. So I stayed and I start working here in the United States. In every life, you will find the challenges. That is, but is really opened the door for me. The challenge wasn't that very difficult to overcome. And once you prove yourself, people start trusting you, looking up to you to help them advance their technology.
How long it gets you to prove yourself and to let the Americans give you their planes to pilot? Not easy to trust an American,
It
for
wasn't,
American to trust an African in the air. With
it
their,
wasn't, you know what? I tell you one thing I find amazing.
yes.
We African,
Hmm.
if we decide to succeed,
Yeah.
I said, if we decide to succeed in anything, we
With
succeed.
determination, it will be.
We determination, never give up, keep trying. If the door closes 10 times, keep knocking on door, one door will open. Once you are in, you will prove yourself because as an African, our life wasn't easy at home. So we got to work twice harder here to prove ourselves. And if that will take it, then we do it.
I like that, walking twice to prove ourselves. But before
Yeah.
proving yourself, do you remember any of those stories when they say, "How come we give our plane to this African?"
Well,
What
the
happened
amazing
there?
thing,
Just
I
in the
apply,
break when you are laughing alone. So do you
I
remember
apply,
some of those
I,
stories?
you know what is amazing? You say that I apply to a 3 or 4 company.
Yeah.
The thing they don't tell you directly, no, we don't trust you, we don't want you. But one thing I heard I never heard before, you are overqualified. How can I be overqualified? I did not even work for you. So this overqualified, they just can excuse to push you aside. But as I said, keep knocking on the door. You will find the right door, and once you get in, you in.
And you get that a nice door and you're in. Welcome
Yes,
back again. Thank you again
absolutely.
so much. Okay. In the advisory world, how do you were able to work in this new financial field after the airlines, the automobiles, the sale, the executive management, and then you start in this. You went back to the university again. You get a master's degree, and you start working in financial advisory. The challenge there, how you were able to succeed, please.
The, this financial advisory is a lot more difficult than the airline
And
industry.
piloting, that's too
It
much.
is difficult. However, however, with a lot of patience and research, you will find the right. Right now, I am working with WFG, which is World Financial Group, in connection with Transamerica and Nationwide. Those are the three biggest company in the world about the finances. I work with them. However, as you said, yes, when you come in, you gotta come in, as we said, with the skin of a lion. You really want that job. So you gotta, with the patience, prove yourself and show them what are you made of. Once they trust you, the client will the best thing is referral. They refer you to their family, to their friend, and from then your door is open.
And what is the biggest lesson you have learned from the world biggest financial companies, please, Mr. Mohammed Val?
uh, the biggest advantage here is, in like at home in Africa, people here are little bit more educated in finances, more organized, and they want to help. And that is the key. Because if you don't want help, nobody can help you. However, if you want to help, you will get help. Now, not saying that you will have some challenges, you will have some challenges. You will have people who look at you like, wait a minute, why should I trust you? And that is the key to prove yourself, to be patient and prove them wrong by doing the best job you can do. Being
Great.
honest, being honest with them. Don't try to Mickey Mouse stuff. Shoot them straight with the truth, and you'll be fine.
Great advice. Thank you so much. As an international leader, what is your tips and advice for leaders in the Afro world, whether it is in America, Canada, or Africa, please?
My advice to my brother and sister in Africa or here is that you gotta be true to yourself. You gotta know that you came here to succeed. Then be true to yourself and to your family. Be honest. Don't get involved in anything that is illegal. Do your job and do it the best way you can. However, yes, you have a lot of temptation when you come here. The temptation are enormous, but try to stay in the one road, is the road to succeed. Maybe you can transfer that success home because we need help at home to show people how to be successful, how to invest right. But we don't have that help yet in Africa. We don't.
I like the
And
way when you say it that honesty is the best policy, and then
abs-
always do the best ever you can and always stay on the road of success.
I
You
think another
mentioned home. What is home for you? Is that Russia? Is it America? Is it France? Is it China?
well,
Is it
look,
anywhere, everywhere? What is your home?
my home,
After all of
my
this
home will be
time
always,
in the air, so where is your home?
my home will be always in Africa, but my body, my mind are here in the United States. However, I am always thinking, how can I help my country? Because we need help. We need people who will come in not in love with money, but in love with the country. Do something for the country. Whatever you do to help the country will be good. But don't come with the idea, I just want to make money, I don't care. That won't work. The country, our mother country, need help. Then when you come in to help, help them honestly, help them openly, and don't try to go by 10 different ways. is only one way to help and to be succeed. I love to, even one idea, one good idea can help. Just one good idea can help if they listen to you.
Thank you so much. We have a comment on the screen from the president of the Mauritanian community in Canada, the engineer Minna Alamin Al Hussein, saying,
Mhm.
greetings to your honorable guests. Africa doesn't lack talent, it just has to trust its people or her people.
Okay.
Your comment on that comment, please.
You know what? Africa is the richest country on earth. Europe is the poorest country on earth. But Europe become rich by taking African country, everything they have, they take that and they develop their country. Why can't we do that? Why can't we develop our country, our continent? We have everything. We have oil, we have gold, we have diamond, we have phosphate, we have uranium. Why don't we build factory in Africa that will extract all this mine and work it in Africa and send it out for sale? Why do we have to let other people come? We have smart people everywhere in the world. Why can't we call them in and tell them, hey, come on in, help us to do things? That's what my wish to see African country building their own factory, building getting uh, their own mine and treating them right there in Africa before they send them out. But unfortunately, we are not at that level yet.
Thank you so much for that. There is another comment from our great advisor, Mr. Dahbi Ul Ubaid in America, saying, good evening, greetings to all of you. The subject that you are discussing are very important. Thank you. Tell me, please, how can we, as leaders, professionals, immigrants in North America, how we can help in the development of our African countries, please? Over to
I
you,
tell,
Mr.
I tell
Mohammed.
you one thing.
Yes. Yes.
One thing we can do.
Yep.
We can all, the diaspora in United States, in Canada, in Europe, get connected, have delegation from every country in Africa if possible, one or two people from that country. Sit down here, discuss the idea we can bring them, and try through our embassy to get connected with the president of those countries. Sit down with them as African people, telling them, here what we like you to do, here our advice. We are not forcing you to do anything. We should give you some advice. Maybe Jose can pick up one idea that will help. But somebody need to start the process. Okay. You in Canada guys are great. You guys starting a great process. I'm proud of you, proud to be part of you guys. This is a big step toward Africa. But we need our smart people here to get together, to nominate one delegation to discuss. I don't care, from every country, if we can put them together and say, okay, here, we like to go talk to the president of every country, give them some idea. We don't want anything. We don't want nothing. We don't want to be part of the government. We just, because what we saw overseas, those ideas might help you in Africa.
Thank you so much, our expert, Mr. Mohammed Val. What is the number one idea that can help to develop Africa right now, please?
Be in love with your country, not with the money.
So if we love the country more than the
Love
money
your
that will help
country
us,
first. Love your country first.
okay.
Then the money will follow. But by loving your country, you will serve your country. You will bring some good to the country. So by doing that, you help in your country. But don't be in love with the money and be blind to the country. That won't work.
Great. So we have to serve Africa first, and
Absolutely.
then we can work for the
Well,
money
the money will come.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. Tell me, please, as a senior expert with this great international experience, what are your practical tips for young immigrants to succeed in North America and to present well Africa as well?
My first advice to all those young people who aspire to come here,
Yep.
not to do something foolish, running around, trying to come through the water, through this South America, walking for a month to come here, jumping the wall illegally, that will not help. I want them to study, get your school, high school diploma, then apply for a visa to whatever country you want. But when you go there, work and study very hard. Once you study very hard, go back home, get an opportunity, and work at home. Because we are here working, helping Europe, America, South America, North America. We are not helping our countries.
So get certified first, study hard, and work hard. That's the
Yep,
only way.
yep. And come here legally. Don't try to do foolish things that will bring you illegally to any country. You will not be successful.
Anything
You will not be
illegal will turn out against us,
bad. Yes, anything illegal will go against you.
no matter
So
what
don't
it
do it.
is.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it.
And how do you see the situation right now in Africa? People are in pain, people are in difficulties. That's why they go on the sea, they die on the sea for a new opportunity. They
That
fly anywhere crazily
that's true.
to live a better life. If they get the life they want, they will not leave their home for any reason. But maybe most of the time, they may not have the choice, unfortunately. So it's a painful human crisis there.
Well, as I said at the beginning,
Yes, please.
for them to stay home, African leaders have to think about, wait a minute, why we let Europe export our goods to for their own people? Why can't we build a factory here, build factory so our people can work here home without leaving the country? And that is the only way we can succeed in Africa. Build factory, treat uh, all your mine at home. Don't export gold. Don't export uh, uh, anything. Make your factory at home and start doing it at home. You will give an opportunity to everybody to have a job and to work fine. And that will keep people to run away and to try some very, very dangerous road. I can't hear you.
The big issue is building. I'm still having this echo sound. I don't know why. Okay, building factories in Africa is very costly. Are we prepared for that? Please, Mr. Mohammed Val.
Well, It is costly. Nothing come easy. But instead of telling the European, here, come here, take our thing and take it home and do it. No, build me a factory here. I'm going to treat everything I take out from my soil here, and you can take it home, sell it over there. It's just matter of deciding to do it. But our leader have to decide. Look, nothing come easy. Nothing is just this country who are advanced right now. They did it in our own back. They did it from Africa. They took things from Africa, brought them here, and they sell them back to Africa. This is crazy. Why can't we build factory there? Yes, it might be difficult, it might be expensive, but it's nothing difficult if you want to advance. Nothing is more difficult than let your people suffer without anything to eat because you don't want to help them. We need to start waking up and doing stuff for our people, for our countries first. Like we gotta put Africa first, then we will succeed.
I have a comment from Dehbi Ul Obeid saying, we have a lot of factory there that didn't help us too. And then he is asking you, what is your view of Mauritanian business as example for African business, please? Back to you, Mr. Mohammed Ban.
My view in Mauritania, yes, we have some factory, but they are not working right. Our factory is just fake business. Our factory, what kind of factory we have? We have gold. Do we have factory there to put that gold in solid in solid form and ship it out? No. We have the a lot of we have fish. We letting people come and take our fish. We had factory for fish. They closed down. They close them down. Why? مفرمة مفرمة سنيم سنيم take our judgment and send it to Europe, and Europe take them and build car, build plane, build a lot of things, and sell those to us, sell them back to us. Why? Why can't we do it right there in Wadibu or Zdwarat? Why can't we build factory to clean our gold to make it right there home and send it out? Oil, we have gas. And who taking it? People are from outside coming to take it. Why can't we tell them, here, you build us factory here before you take our gas out? That is the way to do it. You want to build me factory? Fine. Come on, build it here. Let work it here, then ship it out. Otherwise, I go look for somebody. Business is going out looking for people who are willing. Is win-win situation. I'm giving you gas. You building me a factory because you are not building it for free. We paying you to do it. But that will give our people an opportunity to work at home, not to go outside and try to find a way to live, to survive.
Thank you so much, our great expert and international advisor, Mr. Mohammed Val in California. What are your inputs for Africans in Canada, please?
Well, to any African in Canada, in New Zealand, anywhere, Canadian African people are doing a lot of things that is very encouraging to us. They show that they can do stuff for Africa. But because you have a big community there and you are together, that is very helpful. Here in California, I have about 5, 6 people. But inside the United States, we have a lot of people from, we are not connected. And that is, like Canadian African people are doing great job by connecting with other African people. That is tremendous. I talk to Mena, the president, the diaspora in Canada. He is working hard to connect everybody. And he doing a great job by reaching out to people and bringing them in. That's what we need. We need to be connected. We need to be together. We need, in this time, everybody is close to each other. Is a phone call, is a WhatsApp, is a uh, Zoom. We can all be together. We can always talk and bring idea and export our idea home. See if they will take them into consideration.
Our advisor, Mr. Dahbi Ul is so happy tonight to listen to someone like you, Ms. Mohammed Val, and he's sharing that on the screen to appreciate your talk on Afromedia Canada live tonight. We are almost closing. The time was flying with you. I didn't feel any moment of this. Right now, please, our expert, international expert representing Africa everywhere in the world. Please, what is your last word for the world? Please.
Be true to yourself. Don't forget that we have a continent that need us. Help each other, connect to each other, and come up with any idea you can come up with. Share it with everybody. We might succeed.
Thank you so much, our international expert, Mr. Mohammed Val from California, for
You're
sharing
welcome.
your great experience with the world tonight on Afromedia Canada. Until we meet again, this is Sayed, wishing you all the best from Ottawa, Canada. My last comment from Debbie again. I'm happy tonight to listen to Mohammed Val. Thank you so much. Have a great night.